Hi friends, do you see what I see? Something that's big, something that's red, but something that animals on the farm live in. If you said barn, you're right. That's a big red barn. And this morning on the big red barn, there's some animals that are coming out for the day. I see a chicken on the top of the barn, and there's a cow coming out of the barn, and a pig coming out of the barn, and a horse coming out of the barn, because they're getting ready to start their morning on the farm. And so today's book is called The Big Red Barn. Let's see what other animals live on the farm that are coming out of the barn to start their day. By the big red barn in the great green field. And there's a lot of grass and flowers and corn. And where's the big red barn? Right here. There was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. There was a great big horse and a very little horse. Uh-oh, all the animals are waking up and they're coming out of the barn. And on every barn is a weather vane and of course a golden flying horse. So on this barn there's a weather vane and the wind blows and makes it turn around and around. But on this big red barn, we do not have a weather vane. We just have the chicken sitting on top. There was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay, and that is where the children play. But where are the children? But in this story, the children are away, only the animals are here today. So we have the horses coming out of the barn and a little pig coming out of the barn, and uh-oh, there's something else looking around the corner there, and there's the butterfly flying all around. The sheep and the donkey and the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. An old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and a field mouse was born. But where is the mouse? Let's see if we can find the mouse. Mice are really, really small. There it is, right there. In a field of corn, and there's some more butterflies. Cock-a-doodle-doo! In the barn there was a rooster, and a pigeon too. And a big white hen or chicken standing on one leg, and under the hen was a quiet egg. So let me let you see the picture. The chickens like to lay their eggs in their nest. This is a really big book. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen with a big clutch of eggs. Count them, there are 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 little baby chickens are inside. Cock-a-doodle-doo, moo, moo. There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow too. So all these animals are waking up on the farm and get ready to go outside. There was an old black cat, meow, meow, and a tiger tomcat, yow, yow. There was a big red dog, bow, wow, with some little puppy dogs all round and warm. I bet you may have a dog or kitty cat at your house. And they all lived together in the big red barn. So all the animals were in the big red barn. And since it's morning time, they all coming out. And they played all day in the grass and in the hay. So you can see the animals playing. When the sun went down in the great green field, the big cow lowed, and the little pig squealed, and horses stomped in the sweet warm hay, and the little donkey gave one last bray. Donkey said, hee-haw. Uh-oh, it's getting ready to be nighttime. The hens and the chickens were sleeping on their nest. Even the roosters took a rest, and the little black bats flew away out of the barn at the end of the day. So all the animals have been eating and playing all day, and the sun is going down, and they're walking back to the big red barn. What do you think they're going to do when they get back to the big red barn? And there they were, all night long. All the animals are sound asleep in the big red barn. Night-night, animals. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squealing in the hay. Let me do this close so you can see the little mice. While the moon sailed high in the dark night sky. There's the moon, and all the animals in the barn asleep, and there's the scarecrow. The end. And that's the story of the big red barn.